Hi guys, my name is Tracy Hawes. I'm a nurse practitioner and combo practitioner, and wanting to talk a little bit about combo today and what to expect during a ceremony. So combo is a secretion from a Phyllomedusa bicolor frog that's found in the Amazon. And this frog secretes this secretion. Some people would call it a sweat or a poison or a medicine. And it secretes this secretion to help protect itself from the predators in the Amazon. And so then this secretion is collected, and then we use it to put on people's skin through a burn on their arms. And you can see there's some scarring here from some burns. And basically you burn, and then you allow the put the medicine on, and it gets absorbed through the lymphatic system and gets taken to all parts of the body through that process. Combo is, there's been many studies with combo on the secretion itself, many peptides in there. And peptides, the word peptides comes from the Greek word peptos, which means to digest. So many of these peptides are helping us digest different processes of life, physical, mental, emotional. Combo helps kind of us process all those. On a physical level, there's anti-inflammatory peptides, there's anti-cancer, there's been, whether it helps specific ailments is something that is being kind of more understood and needs more understanding as far as what specific ailments it can treat. And so what I can speak about is how it's helped me. And it definitely, on the physical level, helps reset your digestive system, helps you purge panema, they call it, which is negative emotion, negative energy of any kind. So if that's emotions, that's mental energy, that's actual physical toxins, it helps us kind of unload that and get rid of that. And then on an emotional level, how I look at combo is it's like Ganesh on steroids. So Ganesh is that, in the Hindu tradition, that remover of obstacles. So combo helps us remove these emotional blocks that we create for ourselves, or we've allowed other people to create for ourselves. And combo just helps bring awareness to those emotional blocks. And it also gives us a little bit of a for a push in moving through those blocks in a graceful way, or as graceful as we can allow that to be. It's a very powerful medicine, and it's the integration after the ceremony is where the work comes in. So when you first sit in ceremony, you want to, if it's possible, the 3 days before, having your system as clean as possible. So that's no alcohol, no recreational drugs, eating, very clean diet, organic, not a lot of packaged processed foods. Just really keeping it clean and as simple as you can will help the experience. The less your body is having to digest toxins and different things going on, different, even 3 days before, helping with like limiting the social media and those kind of things, especially for your first ceremony, so you can kind of get an idea of that. But the combo helps kind of just purge, and if your system is already so weighed down, the medicine's going to have to work harder. So the cleaner you can come into a ceremony is going to be the better for you. And then, so a few days before starting that process of just kind of treating your body better, treating your mind better, anything that's coming into your senses, really being aware of and kind of like detoxing or limiting so that you can have a really good experience with your combo ceremony. Then once you come into the ceremony, you're going to be asked to not have anything to eat or drink or eat for 6 to 8 hours before. You can drink, however, you just don't want to drink a huge amount right before. The practitioner is going to want you to drink a bit of water before the ceremony, so just being mindful of that. And then there's some practitioners that will have you drink 2 full liters of water before you start. Some people will have you drink a liter and then drink during. So it just depends on that practitioner. But either way, whatever the instructions you are given, that's what how you're going to come into the ceremony. And what you also bring into the ceremony is your intention, what you would like to see out of the ceremony, what you want to gain out of this. Is it clarity? Is it a little bit of a boost to move forward or have courage to move through something that you're working through in your life? Whatever that is, bringing that intention. And I have my clients, when they're drinking their water, drop their intention into their water throughout the process when they're drinking it, to just kind of help amplify that, since water is a great amplifier of energy, a conductor of energy, so to speak. And then also you'll want to come in with where you want your gates to be. If this is your first time, it's especially if you're in a ceremony where there's more people, it's nice to have it maybe on your arm at first, the first time or two. It gives the practitioner an ability to be able to kind of, if they have a variety of clients, they're able to kind of be able to keep an eye on you better. If it's on your back, they're looking at your back, but we kind of want to see your face too and see what you're doing. So sometimes it's nice. If you're dead set on a specific location, that's fine too. We can work with that, but it is nice to kind of stay on your arm so then everybody's uniform. And depending on where you choose to put it on your body does determine the amount of time it's going to take effect. So for my arm, it's closer to my heart, so this is going to be a short distance, so it's going to take effect quicker. And if it's done on my leg, it's going to take a little bit longer to get up to the heart and really feel those effects. So it also too, if there's any kind of lack of circulation or if it's cold out, then it's going to be a little bit even slower time to work its way up. So being warm is going to help that move quicker, and also the closer it is to your heart is going to be determines how quick the medicine comes on. Any of it is perfect, but just to give you an idea. Then typically we'll start with 1 dot. And so we'll burn, maybe depending on the practitioner's intuition, maybe they're feeling that you may need 2 or 3 or 4 gates or dots, and that will be up to the practitioner and you. And so they'll start with 1 and put the little medicine on, test it, see how it works through your body, see how you deal with the medicine. And then the practitioner will go from there and decide if you need more and when that happens. When the medicine comes on, you're going to feel maybe a rise in the medicine, I call it. And so you're going to feel some heat. You may feel some little bit your heart beating harder, maybe a little bit faster. Some people don't always feel that. They may just feel a little heat, maybe a sense of a sensation of like swelling in the throat. Sometimes a little bit of just kind of like head, like feeling heavy or cloudy a little bit at first. All of these are normal. So you'll start to feel that, and then eventually you'll start to get that nausea feeling, that feeling of feeling like you want to vomit. And during that time, the practitioner may have you drink more water, may put more medicine on, really depends where you're at in that process. And then ultimately, you'll start feeling it enough where you will purge. And sometimes you purge upper, sometimes you need to go a lower purge. It really just kind of depends on the person. Most often upper, and then sometimes people need to do both. And then there are times where people don't purge upper, but they purge lower. And then there's times where you don't purge at all, and you're still getting the benefits of the medicine, and it's still working through you. So a variety of different experiences that you can have, and no one is right or wrong. It just it's perfect just the way it is and how your body receives the medicine. The most important thing for you to do is to be able to just kind of relax and surrender to the medicine. When the first gate goes on, I have people start to have that dialogue with themselves. So start to really connect with themselves and with the thought of their intention in mind, and kind of paying attention to what's coming through, what's bubbling up in your mind, what's coming up in your body, what feelings, all these sensations, understanding where they're coming from, and understanding why are they trying to get your attention? What is that about? And so this is a really good time to get intimate with yourself and really start to feel your body and what your body is trying to tell you. So after the ceremony's all finished and you've purged and the medicine's off, you'll most people are a little tired. Some people are energized. It really depends. But for the most part, it's you're a little bit sleepy, so you can take a nap, use that time for a meditation, and just relax. During a ceremony, there's going to be music playing, and maybe even some guided meditations there. But for the most part, that's kind of how the kambo ceremony goes. And then the following days, you'll want to be easy with yourself, integrate back slowly into your life, especially if your life is chaotic or has a lot of drama or anything like that. You'll want to just kind of ease into that slowly and be really mindful of that and really care for yourself. This is a time to really nurture yourself. So when choosing the appropriate time to do a kambo ceremony, your first one, it's nice to have that day free and then maybe even the next day free. This will help kind of you gain better access and wisdom to your body and what it wants to share with you and teach you, so that you're able to care for yourself better, understand yourself more, and connect on a deeper level to gain that insight and knowledge that is already within you. So diet-wise, the next few days, I know for me personally, I'm pretty sensitive to like spicy things, those kind of things. So you want to just kind of keep the diet based on your level of comfort. I know spicy, salty foods, processed foods, anything like that can really compete with the medicine. And you're feeling so good, you want to keep that feeling going. So the way to keep that feeling going is to keep more on that diet. And the diet meaning being super clean, organic, and then also less processed, packaged foods. Also, diet meaning what you're putting into your senses, what you're watching on social media, where you're spending your time, those kind of things will all play a role into how well this medicine stays in you and how long you feel those effects. Yeah. I encourage you to keep a journal and to write your intentions down and then revisit them. I have kept a journal now for a few years of my experience with kambo and what it has like helped me through. It's helped me move through a lot of blockages. I was just trying to think of the years. It's been a little over 2 years, and I've kept that journal and kept, writing and all of my intentions. So, really great way. Yeah, and I think that's it. So, I am honored for me to serve you, and excited whoever you choose to go through on this journey. It's such a wonderful medicine, and yeah, so excited for you. So be well, take care, many blessings.